Live.
Live.
Yeah, right
We're
now.
live.
We're live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Geeksgiving Day 2. What? Yeah, clapping. Are we having fun?
Please keep
Are we
it
doing
down.
this thing?
We're only human.
Calm down. Okay, calm down, geeks. Some of you might be saying, Jeff, what is Geeksgiving? And for that, I'd be like, no, you don't have to say my name. You're just looking at your computer or your phone. But Geeksgiving is a community-centered event which focuses on giving back to the fans. That's right, we're giving back. Now, during the holiday season, Sideshow likes to take a nice deep breath and express our sincere gratitude for all of our fantastic fans who really know how to let their geek side show.
Mm-hmm.
Geeksgiving is a way to celebrate the kindness in our collecting community and embrace the spirit of the holidays. And that means giveaways, reward codes, second chance opportunities, discounts, and more. And so you might be saying, when, Jeff, when is Geeksgiving? And I got answers for you. The event this year is going to run from just November 19th to November 26th, and all activities will take place between 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Now, unlike our ruthless spooktacular schedule and activities, I'm not going to lie, we were kind of mean to you back then. Geeksgiving doesn't require you to stay up all night. We are a non-ruthless thing. And Paul, I'm thinking, and I don't know about you, but we're feeling so non-ruthless right now.
I think we've got a reward code.
Let's throw a reward code.
Right
That's
there.
how not ruthless we are. Are you kidding me?
Head over to side.show/reward code and enter the code WLD, like win, lose, die, code 20. That's WLD code 20 for your reward code. First 2,000 people will receive the code. I'm going to leave this up for a little bit, but again, these usually tend to fly by. So
leave that up because we got the when. Now let's talk about the where. Where is Geeksgiving? Because it takes place across all of our social media channels, including the Let Your Geek Sideshow official Facebook group. There is a Geeksgiving event guide blog where you can follow our daily schedule, and that's at sideshow.com/blog/geeksgiving-2020-event-guide.
Or you can head over to side.show/geeksgiving guide.
You could do that too. That would have been way easier than what I was provided with. You can also make sure you can go to the Let Your Geek Side Show official Facebook group at side.show/geek group. Now, how do you do this? Well, you got to register if you want to be entered into exclusive giveaways and to stay up to date on all the news, giveaways, live streams, and more. And that is at sideshow.com/events/geeksgiving.
Or side.show/geeksgiving.
Why you gotta or me this whole time?
Well, actually,
who wrote the script?
Well, Joe Lombardo.
Script, I feel like it was done specifically to make me look stupid.
Specifically, just to.
I respect the hustle. If I'm going to be 100% honest, I do appreciate that. Now, currently, the show that we will be watching right now is Win, Lose, or Die. Now, this show is back for round 2 because it was so popular during Spooktacular. We got so many great comments and people asking for it to come back that we were like, yes. Let's make people work more. And we are going to do that. So we're very excited to have, you can see right here below me, Andrew is here. Andrew, how are you, bud?
I'm doing great. I am so excited for this. You have no idea.
I'm excited for you. So the name of your story, I believe, is the Farm-tastic Festival.
Yeah, that's the one.
Very excited about that. And our contestants will be playing for, wait for it, Paul. What are we playing for?
Incredible.
What is it?
John Wick 6-scale Hot Toys.
Get H out of here.
This is an incredible piece. This is one that I was very fortunate enough to see in person, and it's incredibly tailored. This is, I think, we've sold so many of these because people love this so much that this is our like second run through with these, with this piece. So
popular pieces that
easily,
Hot Toys have worked together. Now, if you don't know what Win, Lose, or Die is, if you're here for Geeksgiving but you weren't here for Spooktacular, this is a high stakes choose your own adventure game where only one hero, the player that makes it all the way through the narrator's trials and tribulations, receives the prize. Now, up to 10 contestants will participate per round in a D&D style choice-based RPG with 10 hurdles to jump through. Now, I will be their surrogate, so I will be the person that is going to be delivering their decisions to Andrew. And I'm very, very excited. We've got such a great crew.
Yes.
And I'm very excited about this. So who wants me to shut up for a split second and give it to Andrew, our first contestant that I will be working with is my man, Sean G. Sean, you are going to be our canary in the cave, canary in the coal mine, buddy. Hopefully, you can make some fantastic decisions, and we can give you that run real quick.
Make good choices.
Let's do it. Here we go. Sean is ready. He says, "Oh boy, oh boy."
That's how I read that. Yeah.
And without further ado, Andrew, please kill these people.
It's the holiday season. You are a turkey, and you must be careful or you won't make it out alive. You weren't one of them farm-raised turkeys, though you've heard about them from a cousin one time. You were raised on a lovely little barn with lovely little parents. Of course, their grandkids are gremlins, but Grandmammy Josie and Grammy Joe treat you just fine. They're getting on in years, and they're sustained by the little things. Of course, when I say little things, I'm referring to the one and only Farm-tastic Festival that comes to their town each year. It is no surprise that you, Sean, are their award-winning turkey year after year. But rules are rules. A champion can't win the same prize twice. So each year, they give you a makeover, a new look, and a new name. This year might be the best of them all, if you make the right choices. In just a heartbeat, those devil grandkids open the darn barn door, if that ain't hard to say, the darn barn door with a slam. Sunlight pours in and you're awake as can be. You count them out in front of you, 3 of them, and each one clamoring to poke and squeeze and carry you to the Grammys, Josie and Joe. First up, you got Caitlin Marie, 8. She looks at y'all sweet with her hands behind her back. She's wearing a shirt that says, "I heart turkey." Next up's Billy D, who's 5. He's got glasses like goggles, and he's looking like he'd gobble you up in an instant. Of course, that might just be a trick of the light. Then there's Surly Shirley, 12, the oldest, and she's trying to play it cool like she's not trying to catch you at all, but you're pretty sure she's got a net behind her back. This will be safer if you choose. Are you going to go with Caitlin Marie, Billy D, or Surly Shirley?
All right, Sean, are we going to go with Caitlin Marie, Billy D, or Surly Shirley?
I'm already nervous.
Man, he's going with Caitlin Marie.
Turns out she does love turkey. The moment you walk up to her, she reaches her arms around you, holds you tight, and never lets go. There goes the Farm-tastic Festival. Bless your heart, it seems you'll have to try again next year.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God, Sean, you got killed by a child. Let's talk about it.
Indefinitely.
Sean just goes, "Well, bye, guys." Sean, thank you so much for trying. You picked the wrong child. R.I.P. Sean is dead. And we are going to move on to AA1, Aaron C. Aaron, let me know in the private chat that you are ready for me to champion you. That seems like I'm bragging myself, right?
Champion you.
He's ready, and he's already said, "Give me that Billy D."
All right, Aaron, here's the deal. You are a prize turkey. There's 3 children, Caitlin Marie, who's 9, Billy D, who's 6, and Surly Shirley, who's 13. Who are you going to go with?
He's gone Billy D.
Billy D.
Billy D's look wasn't just for looks. He goes to take a bite of you the moment you nestle up. Of course, you faint right away. That ain't no way to treat a prize turkey. Bless your heart. Seems you'll have to try again next year.
Oh my God.
Andrew got 2 off the bat.
That is not what I was intending.
He just wrote, "I done messed up."
Yeah, no, I did. I meant to, show you to pick the responsible. Well, anyway.
No. So, Aaron, you are dead as well. And Laura F.
Bye, Aaron.
Aaron, we are so sorry. Back to the contestant pool with you. Laura, let me know. Laura has said, "Surely, of course."
All right. Well, you get ready. So you got Caitlin Marie, who's 10. You got Billy D, who's 7. And now you've got Surly Shirley, who's reached 14. And Surly Shirley seems certainly surprised when you start her way. She tries to hide her net like she never had it anyway, but she picks you up and carries you safely to Grammy's porch. The other kids sulk behind. Well, like I said, every year they gussy you up different like, and here's the part where you get to decide. You pick your clothes, and Surly Shirley will get you set up to see the Grammys. She set up a nice little mirror about turkey height and set up a nice catalog for you to choose from. You narrow down some of the more impractical options, like a full three-piece suit and a wedding gown. It's not that kind of event anyway. So, do you want to wear a tiny top hat or a blue bonnet?
Ooh, do we want to go, Laura, with a tiny top hat or a blue bonnet? Laura's going to wear a blue bonnet.
The blue
Nice.
bonnet is fastened tight. You are, and I cannot stress this enough, Turk-tastic. You make a little pose in the mirror and strut your way up the porch steps. Grandmammy Josie and Grammy Joe greet you on the porch. Is that you, Billy D? No, Grandmammy, it's the turkey. Can't see a thing anymore. The Grammys greet you in their typical way, a gaggle of gobbles. Cute old things sound more like a turkey than you do. In fact, you're pretty sure they speak turkey. Well, now comes our favorite part of the festival, aside from winning. It's time to pick a name. You get to choose, just like always. They'll both offer a name, and you'll get to pick your favorite. Josie, sitting in a rocking chair, smiles her dentureless smile and steals a mischievous glance at Joe. Joe raises her eyebrows and waggles her finger. You think you got me beat, but you ain't even heard it yet. It's up to the Turk, retorts Josie. They both offer their names. Would you like to be called? Would you like to be called Gobble Downey Jr. or Scarlett Johansson?
Are we going Gobble Downey Jr. or Scarlett Johansson?
I think I'm too funny.
We're going to go with Scarlett Johansson.
Remembering that you're wearing a blue bonnet and wanting to blend in as perfectly lovely hen, you pick Scarlett Johansson. You gobble gently to indicate your choice, and Grammy Joe, this year's naming champion, pats you on the head. Well, she tries to. She misses because she's blind. The two ladies, practically falling out of their rocking chairs laughing, give you a tight squeeze and walk you to the trailer hooked up to their truck. You're on your way to the festival now, and all seems good and well. Grandmammy Josie looks through a little slat to check up on you on the drive now and again. All right, Miss Johansson, we're just going to make a quick stop at the gas station, grab a couple of sweets, and we'll be on our way. You sit tight. You get comfortable. Hear the truck stop. Hear 4 tiny high heels click their way away. Then you hear 2 big stomping boots walk right up and start the engine. Will you A, cluck for help, or B, lay low and try not to be noticed?
Are we going to lay low to not be noticed or cluck for help?
Cluck for help, yeah.
Gobble for help or cluck for help?
Well, in this instance, Johansson would be clucking for help.
Well, that's okay because Laura has decided that she's going to lay low anyway.
Smart.
You stay quiet and hope they don't notice you. The truck drives off. You hear hooting and hollering from a ways off. Then the truck rolls. You've been hit. You've been struck by a smooth 18-wheeler. Ain't no festival happening this year.
Oh no!
We were hit by the truck. The truck took us out, Laura.
Laura.
Poo.
Shucks.
We're gonna have to move on a bit. So that being said, unfortunately, Laura, you are turkey street pie, unfortunately. So we are going to move on to my man, Patrick B. Patrick just said, I'm going to cluck for help. So we are going to start back for the decisions, but Patrick is ready to go.
We are taking it from the top. You, Patrick, are the prize turkey, ready for the Farm-tastic Festival. There's 3 children, Caitlin Marie, who is now 11, Billy D, who's 8, and Surly Shirley, who is 15. Who are you going to go with?
Patrick, who are we going with here? We're going with Surly Shirley.
And that's a safe bet. She goes on, takes you to dress up. You going to be in a tiny top hat or a blue bonnet?
Are we going to go for a tiny top hat? We're going blue bonnet.
Nice.
Blue bonnet will get you all the way up the porch safely, where you'll have to pick a name between Gobble Downey Jr. and Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, Scarlett, you love that pun, don't you?
Oh, I think I am the funniest. All right, so you go on, and I know. Anyway, now you are in the truck, and the Grammys are grabbing snacks and such. probably a couple of sunflower seeds. But are you going to cluck for help when those big boots stomp in and start the truck, or are you going to lay low and not be noticed?
We're going to cluck for help.
Cluck, 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 you say, hoping someone notices. Well, someone does. A big, ugly mug peers through that little slat. He's got bushy eyebrows, a greasy smile, and he looks like he ain't from around here. The man's words sound like hail on a tin roof, and you don't want a word of it. Hello, hello. You thought I wouldn't notice you? Quite wrong, innit? I'm here just for you. I've figured out your little secret. I see through the little bonnet, Patrick. I'm going to take you to the fair myself and win. I'm going to win. You've been turk-napped. Looks as if you'll have to escape or await your fate, and you won't let anyone steal the win from Josie Joe Farms. Will you, A, try and open the hatch and get out the trailer, or B, try and fly through the window?
Are we going to try to open the hatch, or are we going to try to fly through the window?
That's right there. That's good.
Patrick, we're going to open that hatch, Andrew. Patrick and I are going to open the hatch.
You jam your beak into the back of the old rusty trailer, and the hatch flies right open. That is absolutely terrifying that it opened that easy. And when you get back to the farm, you're going to have to figure out a way to pantomime the word safety hazard for Josie and Joe. But the hatch does open. And with the hatch open, you use your practically vestigial wings and flutter your way to the side of the highway. You see tents in the distance, the Farm-tastic Festival. You start strutting in that direction when you hear the squeal of tires and smell burnt rubber. The Turk Napper is after you. You got to make a quick decision. Do you A, try and strut faster to the fair, or B, turn down a dirt path and try to hide?
Are we going to strut faster to the fair, or are we going to go down the dirt path?
So nervous.
Patrick and I are going to go to the dirt path.
You turn down the dirt path and beeline towards some sort of safety, any sort of safety. And as luck would have it, there's a barn here. You make your way down the path and hope and pray you blend with the other turkeys. By the time you make it to the barn, you don't know what's happening behind you. You've heard screams and shouts and hoots and hollers. Shoot, you've even heard shots. There don't seem to be any animals in this barn, just a strange series of inventions. So you hide in the rafters. But before you can take a look around, you hear a real slow knock, knock, knock. The Turk Napper enters the barn behind you. Thump, thump, thump. Where are you, little one? I only want to take you to the fair. Just one small prize and you'll be free. Or maybe I'll keep you and win year after year. Anything is possible. Yes, yes. Patrick, come out, little one. Come out. Will you, A, hide under a blanket, or B, throw the blanket on him?
Ooh, what are we going to do with that blanket? Are we going to use it for offense or defense? Are we going to hide under the blanket, or are we going to attack him with the blanket? Patrick, in a bold decision, is going to throw the blanket on him.
You throw the blanket on him, which he easily catches. Humans and their darn thumbs. He sees you right away and tries to climb up the rafters, but they don't hold his weight all that well, and they stop holding yours. You both collapse on down. Ain't no festival happening this year.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
You did so well.
Patrick, we, and by we I mean you, because I'm clearly still alive, have died. No festival for us this year. So now we are going to go to William D, not to be confused with Billy D from the story. This is Will D. So we are going to start back up. William D, let me know in the private chat that you are ready. He's ready to go.
All right, Willie D.
I would just like to add, by the way, that in the private chat, instead of saying I'm ready to go, they just start with their first decision.
Like, let's move it.
How about a little protocol here? Just tell me that you're ready to go.
Well, Willie D, you go on up to Caitlin Marie, who is now 12, Billy D, who's now 9, and Shirley, who's 16, who's going to take you safely to the Grammys.
It's going to be Shirley.
Shirley will. Shirley certainly will take you to the Grammys safely. And will you be wearing a top hat or blue bonnet when you greet them?
Nice.
Bonnet.
A bonnet will do. Now, a lot of names to pick from. Gobble Downey Jr., Scarlett Johansson. Who's it going to be?
Scarlet.
Scarlet the Turk. You gonna be in the back of that van, the truck? I forget what the name it is. Anyway, you gonna cluck for help, or you gonna lay low and try not to be noticed?
Man, we gonna cluck for help, man.
You gonna cluck for help, and that'll certainly get you noticed enough to avoid that car crash. No one ever saw that one coming. Now you're in this little trailer here. You gonna try and open the hatch, or you gonna try and fly through the window?
We are gonna open the hatch.
And that you do. Again, a massive safety hazard. Truly not a way that a trailer should be built, but it gives you enough time to get away. And it's enough time to decide if you're going to strut down to the fair or turn down the dirt path and try and hide.
We're going to go down that dirt path, man.
Well, down that dirt path, you're going to find a barn. And in that barn, you're going to climb up in the rafters. And in those rafters, there is a blanket. Are you going to hide under it or throw the blanket on him?
Man, we're going to hide. We're going to hide under that blanket.
You hide under the blanket. It buys you just enough time to look around and make a new plan. You try to take stock of your surroundings. There is a massive chandelier made of plywood and Christmas lights, a homemade electric chainsaw comprised of staplers, and a hammer with a mysterious big red button. Will you nibble the rope to drop the chandelier, activate the electric stapler chainsaw, or grab the hammer and press the big red button?
William is going to go for the hammer.
You grab the hammer, press the red button, but everything goes horribly wrong. The button apparently extends the hammer, which bursts straight through the ceiling, and as wood comes crashing down, so do the rafters, and you go flying down like a firework shot the wrong way and end up right in the arms of the turk napper. The turk napper looks pleased beyond belief. His grin is a mile wide. I've got you right where I want you. You're my little pet. My one-way ticket. My prize. Now let's get you to that farm festival. Willie. And at that moment, Grammy Josie and Grammy Joe burst through the barn door looking different. Maybe it's the rollerblades or the heavy metal helmets with spikes or the spike bracelets. Maybe it's the barbed wire baseball bats and loaded crossbow. Oh, no, silly turkey. They got their nails painted bright blue. Oh, that's a nice color for them. Anyway, the turk napper, completely taken by surprise, grabs one of these strange contraptions in an attempt to get an upper hand. He holds it to your head. Now's the time to hope and pray that those Grammys really do speak turkey. Will you A, squawk to tell them to do anything it takes to stop this man? Or B, gobble to tell them not to try anything too rash?
Are we going to squawk or gobble? What squawking was to...
Squawking is do whatever it takes to stop this man.
Okay.
And gobbling is don't move too quick, you know.
Yeah, okay. William
nice
has
and easy.
decided that we are going to gobble.
You gobble, 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 and they put their weapons down. My goodness, they actually speak turkey. See, you were certain of one thing. Not a single invention in this wretched barn does a darn thing right. He pulls the trigger of the contraption and ends up spraying 6-week-old butter right up his own nostrils. Now that you're all oiled up, you slip out from his grasp. Team Josie Joe escapes on wheels. Behind you, you can hear the curdled screams of the turk napper. Oh, get you, little turkey! Oh, get you yet! But the Grammys just laugh and cart their way across town to the Farm-tastic Festival. You make it just in time for the competition. You head to the stage and, feathers a-shining from being all buttered up, blue bonnet fastened, a name card in hand. Scarlett Johansson, you've outdone yourself. But you're not done yet. You got to prove you're good enough to win. Will you, A, show them your best yodel, or B, show them your best dance?
Are we going to dance or are we going to yodel? William D, what are we going to do?
So stressed.
Ooh, we're going to, what I'm thinking is, and I want clarification on this, is it yodel? Is that what you, we got there. It's yodel. It's close enough. It's, you wrote yodel, so we're going to go
Yodel, okay.
We're going to yodel.
Well, okay, not a turkey in the world yodels better than you. You clear your throat and start to singing. It's atrocious. Absolutely and entirely awful. You sound like a cat and a chicken and a horse all got together and wrote a song. Which is perfect, of course, since there's no other turkey in the world that'd even try. You win easily. Grandmammy Josie and Grammy Joe take a deep bow. The whole town applauds for you. And the judges all come up to congratulate you and hand you the greatest award that the Farm-tastic Festival has to offer. The John Wick 6-scale figure by
All
Hot Toys.
right.
What? Congratulations.
All right, William.
Congratulations, William D. You are the man. You won the 6-scale. Let's see him. Let's see this John Wick 6-scale.
Yeah, it doesn't totally track, but it's been a long day and you see no reason why not to say yes to the dress. So congrats, Scarlett Johansson. You're this year's blue ribbon turkey.
I am so excited for you, William. And of course, I would like to thank all of our contestants for entering. Everybody who was entered is back in the contestant pool,
Yes.
Which is very exciting. I know that you're excited about it. I'm excited about it. We can make some cool things happening. Now, that being said, we are officially at the end. Andrew, what a fun story.
So great. Oh, man.
Thank you kindly.
And mind you, for everyone that asks, these are genuine reactions. Me and Jeff have not heard these stories. We have no idea. All we know is Andrew might do a voice.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's fair to say. Can I tell you one little secret about this story?
Yes, please.
Just one about one of the questions. All of those contraptions in the barn,
right?
All of them would have happened the same way. So you could have picked any of them, gone straight through.
Wow! Way to destroy the mystique, Andrew.
I know, but I wanted it because I wanted all of them to be equally valid, horrible ways to use these devices.
Can you just not shake the accent, or are you sticking with it because you want to keep kayfabe?
I have a problem actually where I can't I have to literally go to a switch in my head and turn it off. Hold on. All right, I think I'm good.
There it is.
There's a literal. It's a place. It's terrible.
It's a mind palace.
I'm very, very excited. I love being able to host these shows where we can get these amazing pieces to everybody who is playing. What a cool thing that happened. I really love that. There is so much more to happen today as well. I know that we have some stuff going on. I know there's the daily wrap up on the Let Your Geek Sideshow Facebook group. Paul, is that 5 p.m. Pacific?
And in between that, we have another 100% promo code hunt with Alex, the Weird Beard Aronowitz, and Mr. Brad Gage himself. So that's going to be so much fun.
That is a New York-centric episode.
Very much so.
So I am very excited about that. What else, Paul and Andrew, should we be telling people to be on the lookout for? Because there's so much great stuff coming.
Yeah, I mean, we have, of course, so the 100% promo code hunt that is in a little bit. That's in just about an hour and a half from now, again, with Alex and Brad. And then the last show of the day is with me and Autumn in the Let Your Geek Sideshow Facebook group. You can go to side.show/geek group to join that community where we've got exclusive content there, sometimes exclusive giveaways and reward codes just for that group. And that's from 5 to 6. That's specific. And then that's the end of day 2. Again, as Jeff had mentioned much earlier, this is the nicer twin to what Spooktacular is. There is nothing after 6 p.m. so you can relax, and there's nothing on the weekend either. We will have some stuff on our social channels, but no live streams.
It's nice to the employees to give us the weekend off. This is my first weekend off in quite some time, so I'm very excited to be able to rest the old folks. That's what I call the vocal cord.
The old thinking noodle brain. And then, of course, everyone, we've got a ton of really, really great stuff coming up on Monday. We've got another instant giveaway with me and New York Brad Gage. We've got an incredible episode of Get Super with Joshy G. We've got our only gobbled cosplay episode that is with me and Joshy G as well, with Guy Klender, of course, and Alan, who you will all be introduced to.
Shout out to producer Alan, and shout out to Paul for his luscious head of hair, which will be the only hair that you will see
in that whole episode. Yeah. Yes. But yeah, we've got we've got a lot of great stuff. But just so you can all rest and know, all of the reward codes are going to be during live streams. So you won't have to comb our social channels. Everything, any reward code will be during a live stream. So if you can't catch it, it's unfortunate, but at least you know the only time that that's not true is on Thanksgiving Day when we will all be taking a break. We've got 5 $1 reward codes going out at certain times throughout the day. So if you can't catch one, you can catch another. But other than that, I think we're all set, Jeff. I think that's pretty much everything there.
I think we're doing really, really great. So don't forget that we want to get you to that Geeksgiving. You already put it up. You put it up. Oh my God, look at you.
It's like we do a bunch of shows together.
It's weird when you sync up with somebody that you can't seem to escape. Don't forget to check out side.show/Geeksgiving guide for more information about all that stuff. We appreciate every one of you. When I say, first off, thanks to the contestants.
Yes, thank you guys all so much.
Thank you to Andrew. What a fantastic story that you did, and your work has not gone unnoticed. Shout out to Paul for doing all the heavy lifting here and letting me get all of the credit. But most importantly, shout out to you for watching. Remember that we don't have shows without you watching them, and we are greatly appreciative of that, which is why we're doing Geeksgiving. We want you to know how much we appreciate and love each and every one of you, except for a couple of you, and you know who you are.
You know
why. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so very much for watching. Don't forget to let your geek side show, and also don't forget that sleep is for the geek.